What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. The most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
No, we're not talking Christmas, we're talking 2x on Shards. This is kind of the first 2x for this new account, which is pretty much in its infancy. Day 19, so pretty early on. We did have a 2x technically earlier, but we only had like 2 shards because it was like day 2 of the account or something like that. So we're going to pop the shards, we're going to talk through the thought process of who we're looking for. Pretty much the main focus at the moment is going to be a clan boss team. We've got Kale, we've got Ugo, we've got Mark, so we've got 3 slots. Valerie, I think we will use it as a buff extender. So we've got those 4. 5th slot on the team, we could try and build out Birengiri for the strengthen. It's not going to be up all the time, which is not amazing, so maybe. We could do Shiramani because she's legendary. We can hopefully get her awakened, get Brimstone on her, but no luck with the blessing as of yet. I think we'll save Deacon rather than Clan Boss. We're going to use him in Arena and Dungeons, I think. So basically we're looking for Clan Boss champs, and we're missing AoE speed up, we're missing decreased attack as the big one. HP burn would be nice, an AoE HP burner would be nice. But I mean, at the moment we're so starved for champions that like any epic is going to be an improvement, because we've got to start cracking on with these faction war quests, because ultimately every so often in your advanced quests you get beat a faction war boss. I don't think we've got it today, but it does pop up quite a lot, so if you can get it done, then obviously so much the better. We don't really have a team capable of doing Doom Tower at the moment. Basically just all the game everywhere just needs progressing. Now we do have another shard I think we can get here at the faction wars. I've got another shard in the challenges for the dungeons. Maybe another 1 or 2 will come our way as we go. But yeah, that's where we are. 18 shards. Once we've done these, I think maybe they'll do 2x on Void next weekend, or 2x on Sacred, quite possibly for the 3rd Tormin summon rush. But we'll have to see, and I doubt there's going to be much of any use in these. Again, there's another Sacred, maybe 2 that we could get in advance for that. Looking at the tournament in general, the snow points don't look too bad, to be honest. Not for this account because we're not going for Tormin, we just don't have the power. But on my main, 4,200 for the last of the snow points. That's not that bad. You're talking maybe 20 epics. If you've got any legendaries that you can, fragment summons, then obviously that'll knock that off. If you get lucky and get a legendary out of some shards, well, so much the better. So I'm hoping that's not going to be too bad to get. And like realistically, you can make a big dent in that with your mystery shards, if you so choose. Right, we're going to do these, we're doing one at a time. We're going to talk through the champions. Wish me luck.
This is it. Don't get scared now.
I hope you get good luck with your pulse.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Oh my god, that is ridiculous. Wow, Shamrock. Okay, let's off the first shot. That is a good start. He does a buff removal on his A1, so that's nice. That means we can probably stop worrying about magic and spirit keep. He puts increased defense on everybody for 2 turns. It is only on a 3-turn cooldown once booked. We're not going to have any legendary books for ages. He does do increased speed. That's going to mess up a little bit, isn't it? Like a clan boss speed tune, but I've just Sod's Love just taken Mark to 60 for her increased defense, and this dude brings it. Revive on death as well, so increased speed on all allies with more than 50% HP for 2 turns. It's going to be difficult to speed tune this guy for that reason, because at some points some enemies will drop, some of your team will drop below 50%, they won't get the speed, and then that's going to mess up your speed tune a little bit. But I mean, still, we're really happy to get him. He's got AoE decrease speed and turn meter decrease. Again, this is going to be really good for Doom Tower. I've built this guy out once before, and he's got an accuracy aura, so that is fantastic. That is an absolutely cracking pull. I mean, maybe we just have to build him and forget speed tuning in any kind of like great detail. But let's see who else we get. Wow, what a start! I hope you get that lucky as well.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
And an epic on the second shard. Oh, and it's Truggy the Frog. He's god tier for clan boss. So he actually does decreased attack on the A1, which is fantastic because we are definitely missing that. It's only 30% chance. It can book up to 40. We've got no epic books whatsoever, but that's going to be really useful. He does AoE attack with 50% chance of provoke. Increases with debuffs. Obviously not good for clan boss, but great for dungeons. It's going to be really helpful in Doom Tower. He places a shield on himself and an ally protect on everybody for 2 turns. It's on a 3-turn cooldown. We can extend that. Heals him, places reflect damage on him for 3 turns, and then increases by 2.5% for each poison on the enemy team. And obviously clan boss, you can have lots of poisons, and then when he's attacked he's got a 50% chance of 5% poison. So I mean, he's like amazing. That is just again absolutely phenomenal pull for clan boss. I was thinking maybe 2 to 3 epics is what we get out of this shard, so that is really good. Elhain, going to be useful for faction wars, maybe as a second arena nuker. I think that the only starter now we're missing is Galek, because we did get Elhain. You know, fine, she's a decent rare. We're not going to chicken her, we're going to keep her. Shadowkin, Life Taker, attacks one enemy, 30% chance of heal reduction. Maybe we can use her in Spirit Keep for that. She has a triple hit A2, decreased turn meter, and decreased speed. So for finite progression, that's decent because she's got the heal reduction, double hit A1, triple hit A2, big version of decreased speed, and then she will put Veil and reflect damage. So again, that's she's kind of handy as a finite progression champion. We might not need to build her, but she is at least there as an option. So again, that's not too bad.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Second epic, Canoness. Okay, so attacks one enemy. I don't know too much about this champion. 50% chance of placing 50% increased attack on a random ally. That is not very useful. She has a 80% chance of decreased accuracy and leech. Leech is potentially handy for clan boss. It does go up to 100%, 2 turns, could be booked down to 3-turn cooldown, but again, we've got epic book issues being so early. Decreased accuracy is not that interesting. Leech is, but we've already got Ugo who does leech. We've already got Deke who does leech, so not amazing. And then she does 50% ally protect on 1 target, so that's not much use. Increased defense, continuous heal on all allies. So she puts up increased defense on herself, ally protects a single target, and then continuous heals everyone. So faction war, she's going to be great. Sacred Order, speed in that dungeon. That's again, she's not a chicken, but I can't see us building her out. But 1 legendary, 2 epics, and an okay rare, so that's not bad. Gnarlhorn, god tier rare. Again, another great pull. So basically his main move is he does unkillable on himself for 2 turns, can go down to a 3-turn cooldown, but he does AoE provoke and he places it, so it's not a hit, doesn't weak hit, which is nice. So AoE provoke, great for control, great for secret rooms, great for faction wars, and a dungeon aura of 27%. So another really nice rare. These pulls are going very well so far.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Another epic. This is just ridiculous. Pestilus attacks 2 times at random. Leech. We are the leech team. 30% chance of leech. 1 enemy attack on his A2. HP burn, 50% chance for 2 turns. Heals all allies by their max HP 15% if the HP deburn is placed. And it fills everyone's turn meter if it doesn't get placed. And then he does increased accuracy, increased crit damage on all allies for 2 turns. Doom Tower accuracy. Night Revenant. He's looking initially like a faction war champ to me. Maybe at some point there is somewhere where we do need a single target HP burn. It's generally not that much use. Increased crit damage, increased accuracy. they're things we can live without. So I think he's going to stay at 40 for a while. He's not got the best ratings in the world. His kit's not screaming build me, but again, another epic, which is always handy. We'll take as many as we can get. Lamella, we've already got this dude. He does do decreased attack, but it's a small version. And yeah, I wasn't willing to build him. So, but it's potentially he can go in the Faction Guardian Crypt to boost that up.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Another epic. Wow. Tarshon, defense, demon spawn, 25% chance to provoke on A1. AoE attack, he does weaken, which is nice. That's just extra damage when he lands that. Increased defense on everybody for 2 turns and 20% turn meter fill. 6 turn cooldown, bucks down to 4. So again, for clan boss, you won't be able to keep that increased defense up the whole time, but still, that's a good move. We've got a lot of increased defense now. And then he puts strength on himself whenever his HP drops below 50. So again, he is going to be 40 for a while. I can't really see us taking him past that. But for faction wars, that's going to be great. Increased defense. Again, it's another option. Increased defense is a very strong buff if you can keep it up. A little bit of crowd control on the A1. So yeah, that's not too bad. Another epic. Got to be pleased.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Zargala. Wow. Okay. OGE back in the day, one of the best epics you can get in the game. She will do a triple hit AoE after the first hit. 50% chance of placing the big version of decreased defense on everybody. So another AoE decreased defense. So we've got AoE decreased defense on magic from Ugo, force from Zargala, and spirit from Deke. So we are covered for decreased defense. So this is a great move. It hits really hard as well. Then she's got this A2, which is great. If you kill somebody, she automatically activates this triple hit AoE, which is just lovely. And she does have a 50% chance on weaken. I have taken her into clan boss on a new account in the past. Accuracy aura. Again, really good chance. She's going to be phenomenal for arena because she does the decreased defense and she kills people and then slaps everybody again. So, fantastic champion. Again, this is just unreal. It's unreal look. Gormask dupe goes in the Faction Guardian Crypt. He's a pretty crap champion, to be honest. Nothing to say. Wouldn't ever build one, ever. Witherbane, I thought it was Pig Sticker. Attacks one enemy, small version of decreased speed is rubbish, low chance. Attacks one enemy, 35% chance of 20% turn meter reduction is rubbish. And you don't want to ever ascend her, but she does have a single HP burn. So she's a chicken. I don't see us using her at all. Miradim, like an early game clan boss, this guy's not that bad. He does decreased attack, so that would be kind of handy. It's the small version. He does ally protect and continuous heal. Generally, he's probably not strong enough to do the ally protect, but if he was our only option, I think we could well do it. He's got a defensive aura. He's defense based, and he's got a small chance of provoke on his A1, but the target's got to have higher max HP than him, so it's a little bit questionable. Faction wars, fine, going to be good, possibly. Ally protect can get lower ranked champions killed though. Spikehead, I want to say this guy might be for fusion. Double hit A1, increased crit rate and increased attack on himself, and then a triple hit A2 and a defense arena battle, or a ally defense in arena battles 30%. Maybe we use him in tag arena a little bit, but I can't see him going past 30.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Another epic. Oh my god, Rector Drath. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. She is an S tier epic. She has decreased attack, which is wonderful for clan boss. 35% chance. Again, bucks up heavily. Heals everybody by 20% of her HP. You can get this to be a massive heal. It's really nice. After healing, perfect veil on anybody with full HP. Continuous heal on everybody with less than 100% HP, so really nice. Perfect veil reduces damage, means you can't be targeted by the clan boss for the stun. Then you've got continuous heal, which is lovely. Then she does a revive, 60% HP, fills turn meter at 60%, and then perfect veil for 3 turns so they can't be targeted again. Does book down to 4 turn cooldown, and has a resist in Doom Tower. I mean, she's a cracking champion. Again, that is an excellent pull. Wow, this is ridiculous. Blood Painter attacks one enemy 2 times, 5% poison. Like early on, if you're struggling for poison and you didn't start Kale, okay. He's got a 30% chance to do 50% decreased accuracy on an AoE. It's not amazing. Fills everybody's turn meter except his, so difficult to speed tune, increased attack on everybody. I can't see us doing much with that guy. Avenger, farmable in the campaign, pretty crap. Does the small decreased defense. She does a 2-hit at random A2 with an extra chance to crit, which is naff, and then an always critting A3. Attack or in faction crypts. She's no good. Last shard. I mean, we can't really ask for anything, and we haven't got nothing. Bombardier, rubbish attack champion, 5% increase debuff, which is so low it's pointless. Then increase speed on himself if he crits after attacking somebody, rubbish. Triple hit A3, small version of poison, no good, and crit rate in all battles. Wow, that was insane. So we got ourselves Shamrock, who's really good. We got ourselves Zargala, who's really good. We got ourselves Rector Drath, who's really good. We got ourselves Tormin the Frog, who's really good. And then we got 3 other epics who are all, decent enough epics. They're not like pure trash. Any of these, they're just not massively buildable. So I mean, I think Tormin the Frog. I think is probably going to be the next 60 because he does decreased attack. He's got the ally protect. He's got the chance for the poisons to reflect. 50% chance whenever he gets hit, which is amazing. He does have some crowd control usage for Doom Tower, so I mean, he looks to me like he's going to be the next 50 and then 60. Then I've got a decision to make. Do we want to go for Shamrock and build him out, even though we're not going to have any legendary books, and we might have issues with speed tuning potentially, but he's obviously going to be probably a bit better than Marked. But she does do block debuffs, so that is very handy for clan boss as well. Ooh, thinking cap on. Right, they've been the pulls, guys. Or maybe Rector Drath, decreased attack. Oh, so many options. Wonderful, wonderful pulls. Absolutely amazing. I hope you got lucky as well. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I've been Filthy Casual. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.